motive behind this company, this Dexter Brains. This is an educational platform. So actually, we saw that there is a loophole in the education system, right? You are studying in class ninth or whatever, in which class you are studying. After the 12th, you will come to the college, something you will pursue some kind of degree or field, okay? But one thing will remain same, and that is more of theoretical part and less of practical part. That means you will write down the points in your copy. You will make assignments. You will do a lot of things, okay? But there will be more of theoretical part and there will be less of practical part. Oh god, yeah. So that means you will learn the theory, okay, like what is the coding, what is the language and all, but you will not be able to implement it in real life. Because right now you can see around you everything: laptop, phone, electronic devices, all of these are technology. You can see the technology all around you. That means if you want to be ahead from all of your colleagues or all of the people around you, then you need to learn about the technology. You need to learn the tech skills. You need to learn the tech skills. And all this technology is nothing but a coding. Okay, because coding is something that creates all this technology. There is some part of hardware as well. Hardware, software, both of them combine together to make the technologies that you can see. Also, everything is right now online, okay? So online is what it is, completely coding. The online platform is made up of coding itself. So that means you need to learn, like, learning a programming language, or I can say learning a coding, is not a choice. It's a necessity right now in today's era, okay? So this is our motive to to give some ideas to the students and to help them creating real world projects, okay, with the power of programming. That's the motive. Only this part I wanted to tell you. So just a second. Yeah, so basically this is a website of this Dexter Brains, okay? And I just wanted to show you a very exciting thing here. Just a second. Yeah, see, I will show you some of the amazing projects that made by our students, okay? So first project is, I will just show you three projects and I will take you a few more minutes. First project is Country Info app, and you can also make such projects or more amazing projects as well, okay? So there is a student called Agrima Tiwari, okay? And this project is made with Flutter. Now, if you don't know about what is Flutter, Flutter is a programming language that is launched by the Google itself. Okay, it's quite new and it's trending as well. Like all of the most of the students are using Flutter right now. Flutter is a programming language that is used to make apps. Okay, if you know what is apps, then Flutter is used to make apps. Okay, so this student made this app, and let's see. Just a second. Let me see. Can I maximize it or not? Okay. I will just maximize it in this manner. Okay, so I will just tell you. Actually, this is a country app in which you can search about any country. Okay, let's say if you put India, then all of the things like what is the capital city of that country, and like what is the population number, what is the country code, all the details will be there with respect to that country. Okay, and like whatever the country you will put, you will get the information. Second thing is you can sort the countries, like if you can see, if I if I sort the countries on the basis of the region. Okay, and if I put region as a Asia, so all the countries that will be in the Asia, that will be visible. Okay, so like it's not it's you can say that, okay ma'am, I can also do it, I can take the data, I can store it, and I can just display it according to the country. But no, there are a lot of countries. This is the first thing. And you cannot do things like you cannot short it according to few points here. Okay, so that's really amazing. And I will just quickly show you the second one. First of all, have a look on this one. This is a game. Okay, please have a look. This is an Angry Bird game, and this is made with a Python programming language, and the student name is Abhyuday Sharma. He is in class 11th, but like he right now he is in class 12th, and he made it in the like when he was in the class 11th. So this is a project, actually this is a clone, or I can say this is a copy, exact copy of Angry Bird game. But the amazing thing is it is made all by a Python programming language, not a drag and drop, nothing, pure Python programming language. Okay, so just have a look here. See, right now he also showed it in the video, the code part. Okay, Pratyush Srivastava is very late. Hello, Pratyush, you have joined really late. So, like, I will try to provide the code to you. And I was actually showing the projects made by few students. Okay, so Pratyush, please say yes if you are able to hear what I'm saying. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so see, actually, this project is a Angry Bird game, or you can say the copy of Angry Bird game, and this project is made completely with help of Python programming language. Means pure programming. Like if I talk about this game, you can see that there are blocks, okay, and you just take the blocks, add them. But this student Abhyuday Sharma of class 11th, he made this project completely with help of Python. Okay, so in the starting of the video, he's trying to show the code part, or I can say he's trying to show the inputs that he put there to run the game. Okay, so just have a look. Okay, so you saw that, right? So this game is completely made with the Python, and then next is a app. This is a canteen management app. Okay, you can also like read these lines, and just a second. There is a student Shashwin, and he made. I need to do it in this manner. Yeah, Shashwin, he made this app. This is canteen management app. So canteen management app basically means in this app, whenever you go to a restaurant or any some kind of place, there you don't need to go to that person and purchase or just put your order something. By using this app, you can sit down in the same table in the same place. You can order from that table. The order will be received by the admin of that restaurant or that canteen. Your order will be placed. You can pay it online. Everything will be automated. That means you don't need to stand in a queue. You don't need to go there and say that, okay, please, like, this is my order and please make such kind of food for me. Okay, everything is automated by using this app. So just a second, I will show you. So see here, if you are able to see. So see, if I tell you in very short, so there are few options here. See, you can edit the cafe details, like the name of the cafe, opening time, closing time. You can edit the payment details, like payment details of the cafe. Okay, like whatever the cafe will provide, the bank account details and all. You can edit the menu details. You can see later on it will show the menu as well. Okay, and you can change the password of like your like login ID, that kind of thing. So this is just the admin side, and after that there will be a user side as well. So see, it will show you the cafe nearby. Okay, and this is a like menu. You can order here. You can check about the cafe, what's the like details of the cafe that the admin put at that side. The same details will be visible here. Order confirmation. Okay, you can directly make the payment by using the same details that admin put in their side. See, it will give you the options like Paytm, like Google Pay, like pay WhatsApp, other options it will give you. Payment is not successful right now because like he put the wrong ID here. Okay, otherwise just a second. Yeah, so all of these parts. Yeah, it's a fully functioning app. And see, the main part of this app is it's a double sided app. It's from the user side as well, it's from the admin side as well. Okay, like usually what happen is there are multiple great apps in the market, but separate apps is made for the admin side, and separate app is made for us that are users. But this is two in one app. So you can also log in as an admin, you can also log in as a user. If you are user, you will not be able to see the admin side. If you are admin, you will not be able to see the user side, but the transactions and all, it will be there. So whatever the details that admin will put in his side, that details of the cafe and all, it will be visible on user side. And when the user will order something and make the payment and all, that will be visible on admin side. Like like there are a lot of other features as well. Like I will not show all of the features because it's a long video. uh, yeah, this one, it's a long video, so there are other features as well. But you can see there are amazing projects here. And this one, and just one more thing, I will just tell you about the Dexter challenge that is there in the Dexter Brains. Okay, so Dexter challenge is basically a contest. Okay, it's a great contest, and at the end of like the curriculum, there is a Dexter challenge in which the student needs to tell a great idea from his or her side, and we help them to make that project, to finalize that project. And it's a kind of contest means there will be a competition. Students need to come up with their unique project ideas. We will finalize the ideas, they will, and we will guide them to make those projects. And some of the best projects are greatly rewarded. So reward system is a cash system. So cash prizes are there and the goodies are also there. So these are like I'm just telling you about the opportunities. Okay, you must know about the opportunities in the market, on which like by which you can grab the opportunity and take advantage from it. Okay, and just one more thing. Yeah, so like if you want to know more about such things like game development, app development, like these kind of fields, so we are on social media as well. I am just like showing it here, I will also give the link of it. So we are in the Instagram, Facebook, because we keep organizing different workshops like that. But whenever, like in the future, we will just organize another workshop, and then you will be able to get the details of that workshop from these social media websites. Okay, so you can like we organize free workshops regularly. It's completely free, you will get the certificate as well. So you can connect, like you can go our Instagram or Facebook pages, and then you can see about all the details. And there are a lot of information as well. You will see app development information, you will see there are coding boot camps. So we regularly put a lot of information about such things. Okay, and next is, these are few examples of upcoming workshops. We will just give you information if you want it personally in your mail, or we will definitely put it in the social media website. There also you can retrieve the information. These are examples. So upcoming next workshop will be on Unity 3D. Okay, so this was a small platform, go.org, but next one will be something great. It will be Unity 3D platform. Another one will be app development, and we will decide that it will be based on Android or Thunkable or Flutter, like, or something else. Website designing, we will create a website. Okay, beautiful website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript if required. Next is coding boot camp. Like it will be amazing things that, like you already saw that there was an Angry Bird game made with Python. You cannot make that great game in just one workshop, because it really requires a time and efforts. But yes, if you keep learning, then you can make much more great games as well. And designing workshops are also there. Like if you heard about Figma, Canva, these are some platforms you can learn. And Adobe as well, if you want to learn about Adobe Illustrator, like that.